Hello, my beautiful people. Today, this guy is my first.
First interview, that
uh,
is.
fir- it's my first interview, and today we meet the hottest, gorgeous DJ from Miami, celebrity.
Shut up.
Cardi,
What's up? What's
hello
up?
Cardi.
How are you?
Thank you that you joined me tonight. I very appreciate it. And today I wanna open your personality because I very want that lot of people gonna know you more, more
I love it.
than
Let's dive in. Let's go.
beautiful. So I gonna use sometimes my notebook because I prepare and it was important. And first my question is Cardi, who are you and what's your mission?
I'm from Miami, Florida. My mission is just to be happy, spread the love, and have a good time while I'm here. You know, inspire others too.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
thank you. So, how did you decide to become a DJ and how long it was?
I was 12 years old. This was in the 90s before YouTube.
90s.
In the
What exam?
90s, 1997, 1998. Yeah.
You know how old
Yeah.
am I?
Were you
I was
born?
2 years.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling you didn't know.
Oh,
But yeah,
wow.
vinyl. That's how
Oh,
I got into
I
it.
know. Such.
Listening to records, and then we had a back to school party at my school, and I'm like, all right, I'll play a couple CDs, a couple music, and everyone had such a great time that my classmate's mother was like, "Would you like to DJ my daughter's birthday party?" I'm like, all right, cool. I'll pay you $200. I said,
In 90s.
sign me up. I'm 12 years old. I never made a dime in my life, so I'm like, let's go.
You was actually very rich already.
Yeah.
So, the next question, of course, I did research about you.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you personally, but I did research, and
Oh, yeah.
my question: how did you land the Kendall Jenner gig? And did you feel? How did you feel to play there?
Well, I've always played for celebs from back in the day. Starting with
Celebrity.
Kim. Yeah, starting with Kim back in the day. Kim in Paris when they used to come into Mansion nightclub in Miami when I was a resident there in like 97, 90, not 97, 2007, 2008. And just knowing the same people, growing in the same circles, they hit me up when they were coming to Miami to launch 818 Tequila. And I said, all right, I'll do it. It sounds cool.
Beautiful. And
Yeah, it was
how
fun.
did you feel to play there?
Oh, it's fun. It's always fun. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I always have a great
Cardi, we want to
time.
know a little more deep. Yes, it's fun. Yes, it's fun. All the party is
It
fun.
is fun.
Give us the more like details.
Of what? What do you want to know? Ask me a question.
I mean, it's like close party. No one know what's inside.
Yeah, yeah.
But you've been there. You played there.
Yeah, so a lot of times you have to sign an NDA. You know, you can't really talk about it, but these people don't care. They're trying to promote their product, and I happen to be DJing. You know, this was right after COVID, so it was people just wanting to be outside. You know,
Mhm.
and I was lucky enough. She gave me a bottle of tequila, and I was very happy with that as well.
Okay.
They obviously paid me too, but getting a bottle straight from Kendall was a treat.
Mhm.
It was very cool.
That's cool. That's cool. The next question. As a huge fan of Formula One, I watch you play for them, and it's my dream actually to play for them. So I would love to know how you collaborate with them, how many times you play for them, and if you met any drivers.
I've never met any of the drivers, but I've always played since Formula One launched in Miami. I've done every one, every race on race day and also on their practice runs. It's so much fun when you see them going around the track, practicing, qualifying
I'm
as well.
jealous.
Yeah, yeah. You see all the cars, you get a close look, and it's just so exciting because people from all over the world are so excited to be there at the F1 in Miami. And I was lucky to DJ at the one in Monte Carlo in Monaco as well, aboard a yacht. That was one of the top gigs I've ever had.
Can I join you, please, next
Yes,
time? Like, I'm serious. May I?
of course, of course.
Because there is my
Plus one. Let's go.
B2B or whatever. Thank you. It was like very interesting. I like very like Formula One, and I very jealous.
I know that. I know that.
So the you are known as one of hottest Miami DJ. Okay. Personally, do you feel like you are on the top, or can you go higher?
Yeah, I could definitely go higher, but you don't think about it. You're at the top. You just think about your brand and what you do. It's no, there's nobody like me when it comes down to it. I don't compete to be in the clubs. I don't compete to be in other people's spaces. I just kind of create my own lane, and I'm so comfortable in it. And I'm so lucky to do all different types of things. Like, we said Formula One, the Miami Heat. I do a club once in a while, maybe come out to the Hamptons, you know what I mean? But it's just, I have my own lane, I have my own thing, I have my band. It's so exciting to work with a band as well. You know what I mean? That's like my passion. It's working with live music, live instruments, live singers. So I don't think anybody could do it like me right now. You know what I mean? I just love
I exactly know
it.
what you mean, and I'm actually very lucky to get interview from you
Yeah.
right now. Thank you, universe, that we
Yeah.
met. So, do you feel like you need other people approval, and what do you feel when your content doesn't get many likes or views?
That's a great question. Yeah, nowadays content's so important, and a lot of times we're by ourselves and we're playing, but we're really in the moment. We're enjoying what we do. We don't really remember to record this moment. We're just in it. Hopefully, somebody's around having a great time. They can capture the moment for us and put it up. And if that doesn't get much likes, hey, it was important to me. That's all I care. And it was a great night for other people. Hopefully, an unforgettable night. But it's tough when you're trying to get that validation from social media. So I really don't care much about it, to be honest, as long as my true self is being poured into it, you know?
That's very wise, very
Yeah,
wise.
you got to.
What's your goal for next couple of years in the music, in the personal life, or even in love?
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Well, right now, I have a new album coming out called The Speakeasy. It's my funk project. I'm so excited about it. I just finished it, shot my first music video.
We're gonna add links under this video.
Oh, yeah.
Please support us.
Yeah,
Or
so
support Cardi.
appreciate it. I'm just so excited to share my music, and this is who I really am. This is not music for the clubs. It's not music for the radio. It's just my vibe, and I enjoyed making it with all my friends, live musicians, live singers, the best gospel singers, rappers, choirs, anybody I could find, and put them on my project. I wrote most of it. I produced 100% of it, but I used all live instruments in it. So it's something very important to me, and hopefully travel with the project to promote it. Go on tours, play theaters, not clubs. I really don't care too much about the clubs, but more like theaters, stuff like that.
I'm wishing that you're gonna get your
Yeah.
like world tour. But what about the love?
One day, yeah, love is important, but you got to be ready to accept it, and you never know when it's gonna come around. When you start looking for love, you're not gonna find the right thing. You know what I mean? It's like, and I don't do the apps. I don't do any. You just got to live your life, and somebody comes around, they feel your vibe, you vibe with them, and everything makes sense. It's cool. But I'm not in a hurry right now.
Very wise person.
Can't force it. You can't force it.
Now we're going a little bit deeper.
Ay, ay.
Have you ever used any substances, psychedelics, simulation, anything like that? And did it affect for your creativity?
No, I've never used a drug in my life, to be honest. And I've never created under the influence. I just wake up every day and I create. If I'm not creating, I don't feel like I'm being myself. You know?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people thinking that if there is some DJs, they always drunk, they always do something, you know.
No, no,
But most of them don't use nothing.
no. Once in a while, I do have drinks when I'm DJing. If I'm touring somewhere, it's so much fun. You feel like you're on vacation. You want to be on the same level as the crowd as well, but not overdo it. You know, so if you're a DJ looking at this, like, just make sure you don't go overboard. Have fun and focus on the crowd. You know?
Agree,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure.
Do you believe in God or energy?
Oh, God, yeah, God is number one. Energy is number one. God is in everybody and everything, and that's why we're all here. And I'm so grateful. Every day you got to wake up, you got to thank God for a beautiful day. Even though it's may not be going 100%, you're doing better than a lot of other people out there. You just got to learn how to appreciate. You know what I mean? Gratitude goes a long way. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, we talk about the God, we talk about the energy, we talk about the drugs. Cardi, how much do you earn from the DJing? And is it your main source of income?
um. Yes, it is. It's my only source of income. I've never had a real job in my life. I'm lucky I've been able to make this a career, even when it wasn't a popular career choice. Stemming back to when I was like 15 years old, this was my job. 15, throwing parties, renting out banquet halls, bars, and stuff, selling tickets. As a kid, I was making like a couple grand a week as a high school kid. That was a lot. And now, yeah, it's doing all right. Yeah.
Any numbers?
No, no. I
Maybe
don't
next
even know.
time.
I don't even know.
Maybe next time. Like Ash?
No, man.
Okay, I'm not gonna push it.
Nobody talks about money, man. One day we'll reach, you know, we'll be on the Forbes list, you know, both of us.
100%.
Yeah, you know that.
What advice would you give your younger self and other new DJs?
Ooh, I always think about this. If I would have known this earlier in my career, I would have started producing when I was way younger or looking into it. Oh, and having a mentor as a young DJ, having a mentor would have taken me a lot further than doing everything on my own. And also producing as well. You've seen all these DJs come up in the last 15 years, very young. They know what to do because they have the internet. They were able to learn online. They were able to hone their craft and practice at home instead of going to a studio. Back then, if we wanted to work, we had to go to the studio, rent studio time, invest in studio equipment. It was very expensive back then. But now I would have told myself, produce at a young age, find a mentor, and also hire a publicist. When you're doing things, you need somebody that's going to talk about all the cool stuff you're doing. When you talk about it, it looks like you're bragging. You know what I mean? Nobody likes somebody that brags. But if that magazine mentions you, cool. If this publication wants to interview for something, that's cool. They want to learn about you. You're not just like, hey guys, guess what I did last night? I did this. I played for this. You don't want to talk about that. That doesn't look right. You know what I mean? So hire a publicist is my biggest like advice to any DJ that's actually doing stuff that's notable or worthy of talking about.
It was very interesting, Cardin. Thank you so much. I very appreciate that you got my interview.
Oh, I love it. Appreciate you, girl.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much.
And we're happy to having you in the Hamptons tonight. Today we're gonna play B2B with Cardi in the Ketchu Beach.
Let's
And
go.
actually, Cardi today twice my first.
Let's do it.